we make it clear that we will never change nor concede our current status of nuclear weapon state and continue to further strengthen our nuclear forces as long as tyrannical nuclear weapons of the United States remain in place. Mr. President, the delegation of the DPRK deeply regret that the draft resolution entitled Report of the IAEA submitted to this meeting contains inappropriate reference to the DPRK's self-defensive nuclear activity, and my delegation wished to clarify its position on this matter. At the 9th session of the 14th Supreme People's Assembly, the DPRK has stipulated the policy on the building nuclear forces in its constitution, thus strengthening remarkably national defense capability, including its nuclear forces, and on its basis, the firmly consolidating the institutional and the legal foundations for its security guarantee and defense of the national interest. The IAEA, having failed to recognize such reality, continue to submit to the UNGA annual report with speculation and plot, finding fault with the DPRK's measure for strengthening its nuclear forces. It constitutes flagrant infringement upon the sovereignty of the DPRK and explicit interference in its internal affairs, which we can never tolerate and strongly condemn and reject. We make it clear that we will never change nor concede our current status of nuclear weapon state and continue to further strengthen our nuclear forces as long as tyrannical nuclear weapons of the United States remain in place and imperialist aggressive forces exist. Devoid of the impartiality and objectivity as the international organization, the IAEA is abused as a political tool of the United States and the West, and our such assessments remain unchanged even today after more than 30 years. As long as IAEA repeats the biased and double-dealing practice by taking sides with the United States hostile policy against the DPRK, we will have no dealing with the agency.